YouTube, hello! Welcome to the stream. Hope you're all doing fantastic. Welcome along to the Bookwalker Part 2. That's right. We're diving back into more books and stealing more things. Because plagiarism needed to break its already weird constraints and go to a whole new level. But thanks for checking out the video. Don't forget you can always do the usual like, comment and subscribe. And you can always come over to twitch.tv/GodDamnItsChris and join us live. Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, 8 o'clock UK time. So yeah. We're going to hop on in, see which story we're stealing from next, and walk around in the book or something. I'll see you in a second, YouTube. Alright, YouTube, we're back in. I'm pretty sure we're picking up exactly where we left off. Yeah, I already did that. Telefono. Hello. Silence. Every time. Silence! I have a job for you. I'm ready. Okay, I'm ready as always. You'll need to be even more ready than you usually are. I have a new partner, and if we pull this job off without a hitch, you can't imagine what opportunities it will open up for me. That's nice for you. I wrote this game. I'm happy for you. We need to make the client happy. If he's happy, then I'll be happy too. And if I'm happy, a little of that happiness might trickle down to you. Get my drift? Like I've said before, I'm not doing this for the money, it's for my shackles. The client sent me advance payment, and I spent it on my new office. Sorry, I'm just looking for who fucking asked. So get ready and don't let me down. Hangs up. Ellipses. Hello? They never stay to say hi. I'm always alone.
It's easier to get a new one.
I need to put this on the desk. I know how it works, damn it, game. Can I get in here yet? I can't. Chat, I have a bathroom! I have a bathroom! I finally paid enough money to be allowed to use my toilet. What the hell are we stealing from? The Cornelius Paradox. The contractor agrees to infiltrate the Cornelius Paradox by Oleg Sergeyev and extract an item, Cornelius's magic wand. The client agrees to pay the negotiables. Oh, we're stealing a wand. If at no point when I've got this wand, the character doesn't turn around and go, I'm going to be really fucking annoyed. Also, sorry. Bathroom! I have a bathroom!
Door lighted.
The water's back on. I can finally wash my clothes. How long have we been not washing clothes? Also, where are you? Are you washing them in the bath? Is this like some knockoff Head and Shoulders? Cleaning heads. Does that say ideal shampoo? Fair enough. Oh, I wanted to piss on stream. Oh, I can't click the light. Shit, ghost hunting, can't click the light. Fair mentioning that stupid joke there. I haven't been back on Phasmo in God knows how long. I haven't even checked out the newest fucking map. Or the new ghosts. Probably do that at some point. An excerpt from a review. It certainly expands the universe, but new books in this series are published so rarely that this expansion seems more like mockery. However, I must admit I am intrigued. Was that a compliment or an insult? Oh well, either way, let's dive on in. Let's go steal a wand. I love how every time it's just oof. Damn. Me when I go outside. Damn. People. That's a mood. I don't think that lady over there noticed me. But this guy definitely saw me land. You there, Roderick? Like always. I figured out how I can convince you that I'm not cold and cruel and heartless. Well, and unpleasant. And someone who couldn't care less about anyone else. Alright, fine. Keep it down over there. Sorry. So here's my plan. Not only am I not going to hurt any characters, since you've done such a good job with that up until now. Fucking Roderick's very sassy today. I'm actually going to help them. All of them. We're going to help every single person we meet in this book. Sound good? We won't abandon anyone. Sounds pretty suspicious. Oh, come on. I'm a completely different person deep down inside. You'll see. We'll start with this guy over there. Over here. Sorry. Hi, do you need help? Me? You have a bit of trouble shaving there, mate. No thanks. I'm alright. Well, that's one less we have to help. I said keep it down. Let's go find more characters. Hold on. What are we actually here for in this? What are we here for? What are we actually here in this book for? Fuck me, I can't say anything. I can't read. Oh yeah, I need to find Cornelius's wand. A magic wand? Most likely, yes, and it's a rush order, but I think we'll still have plenty of time to help everyone. Okay, but I'm going to keep an eye on you. You're acting really strange today. Yeah, sorry, I got to wash my clothes. I won't let you down. Why do we care what this little tin wants? Oh, it's a teacher. A man dressed in a classic modern suit sits expectantly. One day I'll learn how to read. On the bench. His outfit seems very out of place in this old-fashioned school of magic. My god, he notices you looking at him. He tries to avert his eyes as far from you as possible. What are you doing here? I'm waiting for my classroom to be free. Oh, so you're a teacher? Nods briefly. What do you teach? Table manners? Teach programming class here. His chest puffs out a little. What's that? Heard of it. It's hard to explain. He waves a dismissive hand and returns to his thoughts. Know how to get inside? I'm scheduled in already. You may have to sign up for an appointment or something. There are job openings on the wall over there. Let's go see if there are anything. Alright, let's go get a job. Okay, let's do it. Chat, what do you want to teach in the School of Magic? I want to teach how to fucking wedgie people from 5 miles away. Magic drugs. What's the school's motto? Its own column, written in large letters, is uniting our differences and overcoming challenges. That sounds nice. Abraca-cocaine. School's jobs postings. Let's see. Part-time receptionist wanted. Requirements. Female, age 50 plus. Not quite a fit. Seeking system administrator. Hourly rate offered. What kind of administrator is that? Let's keep looking. Well, this one looks perfect for you. Janitor needed. Ellipses. I guess I have to try. General information. Okay, so that's the headmaster. Cool. Complaints and suggestion book. You take the slim, worn book from the folder on the wall. There are insults written all over the cover. Yeah, so the locals don't like wizards very much. Reading. Stop taking up so much space in our city. We could have built a huge park here. No one in the cursed neighborhood can sell their house and it's all your fault. Big deal. Alright, Roderick. Fucking mister, I don't need to worry about your house. Who are you? What do you want? The receptionist doesn't look at you. Her attention is fixed on the small TV set on her desk. Is there anything I can help you with? You? Help me? She raises her eyebrow in surprise, but your words are still not enough to draw her attention away from the TV. That's right, I've decided to try and help everybody I meet today. Well, isn't that nice? Now I ask you, who are you and why are you here? I'm here for the job. I have an urgent business with the headmaster. Did you make an appointment? Yes. Without taking her eyes off the TV, she pulls a long notebook out from under her desk. Your name? Lie. You look around for inspiration, knowing you need to come up with something authentic sounding. My name is Amadeus Vaporius the Third. Okay. Wow. Peter Griffin. Peter Griffin. Damn it. With much resistance, the receptionist's eyes unglue themselves from the TV screen and scan the notebook. It only takes a second before her eyes snap back to the screen. You don't have an appointment. You can hear the irritation in her voice, but you don't know if it's because of you or because a team in the football game on the TV just missed a goal. Show her the job listing. You're looking for a janitor. I'm looking for work. Yes, we've been looking. The receptionist rolls her eyes, but finally looks away from the TV and turns to you for the first time. Why are you all wrapped up like that? Is that paper on your face? Sure. It's a disguise. I like how there wasn't anything, just, it's a disguise. Realizing that Family Guy gag is like 20 years old now. Yeah! Oh, my bones. The receptionist opens the desk drawer and with a sigh pulls out the stack of pink, yellow and green forms that puff out in a cloud of dust as she drops them on the desk. It's going to take long. Name. I still don't know how to pronounce that, so I'm saying Ernie. Any allergies to cleaning products? Cleaning products? I thought you were all wizards. Answer the question. No allergies. Excellent, you hired. Just like that? Here's a bucket and a rag. To the right of me, you'll find the entrance to the library. Wipe the dust off the bookshelves, then come back here. What about those cleaning products? Fresh out. Are you allergic? Yes, it's fine. We haven't got any. Chat, we're going to go clean the library. For those who enjoy books, calm down, okay? We're in. Let's steal from it. 3 crests. These must be the... I didn't get to read the last bit. These must be the school's something. A library! Everything's all over the place. What the fuck? Did you put any effort into this fucking room? All books in boxes. Shouldn't be in boxes. They should be on a fucking shelf. The bookshelves aren't going to wash themselves. And of course, they just had to be the biggest bookshelves I've ever seen in my life. I need to go find water for my rag. Cool. Cool. Have we got a bookshelf ladder? Everyone knows a bookshelf ladder is the fucking best thing. What's in this one over here? Oh, cool. Clean out the trash. Yeah, still need to find water. I take it that's just a workbench. Cleaning simulator. Finally, the game has reached the part that I enjoy the most. Menial labor. Right, let's go find water. Oh, there's a restroom. I'm sure that'll work. Wow, this place looks like shit. This is a school for magic? Splash. Splish. Boom. Sorry, just anytime I hear splash and splish, I just think of fucking Wind Waker. Okay, let's go clean the shelves. Yes, I'm aware they're not going to clean themselves, damn it. Is this really the only way to get inside the school? You take the rag from the bucket and wring it out. They don't let just anybody passing by go into the main hall, and that's where Cornelius's wand is. And the wand isn't the only thing in there. What else? All those characters you said you were going to help. Oh yes, right. I'd advise you keep pretending to be a janitor even once we get inside. You sigh and wipe the layers of dust off the first shelf. This isn't exactly how I imagined an adventure in a school of magic. On the second shelf, you notice an old piece of paper. It must have fallen out of a book. Read it. Looks like someone's notes, probably a student's. There is a barrier that exists around our solar system, a wall covered in symbols. Each symbol allows us to use one spell. It is believed the wall protects us from external threats due to the fact that it is constantly being assaulted from the outside, causing the gradual destruction of the symbols on it. Am I getting like the lore of how the magic works in this world or something? What will happen to us when all the symbols are destroyed? Well, what will happen once they are destroyed? You crumple up the paper and toss it aside. Don't worry, we won't be around to see. Don't worry, you won't get to find out. You turn your attention back to the rag, bucket, and dust on the shelves. 10 minutes later. Well, I think this bookshelf is clean now. We should get the other bookshelves done then. I mean, it does look a lot cleaner. There's no fucking cobwebs on this one now. On to the next one. This is the biggest bookshelf in the room, and it's covered in thick layers of dust. You find yourself unconsciously squeezing the rag in your hand. It's boring work, and your eyes start wandering over the shelves, coming to rest on an old-looking folder. What's in the folder, I guess? You brush off the dust. You brush the dust off the folder, which is decorated with a man's head crest and an inscription, the Barrettis Guild. There's nothing but dull documents in the folder and nothing catches your eye at first. Then you find a handwritten letter at the very back. Read it, bitch! Yeah, Maricus? I don't fucking know how to pronounce that. I'm asking you to please accept another guild into your ranks. I know you will protest, but I am unwilling to discuss that. I assume you've read the report already. However, there is a religious aspect to it that I left out because I wanted to tell you about it off the record. They use wizards solely for military purposes. According to their beliefs, wizards must use their power to destroy the armies of the evil, which, of course, in this day and age, is quite difficult. But all I'm asking you to do is to pay attention to each of the students, because once they finish their studies, they will be going straight into the battlefield. Barrettis Guild. Okay. You keep cleaning in silence. 20 minutes later. Well, that one's clean now. Let's go deal with the next one, I guess. Right. Let's see what we find on here. There's something scratched onto the shelf. Fuck's sake, man. Wizard children soldiers, let's go! Hell yeah! Breaking the Geneva Convention! There's something scratched into the shelf. These look like runes. Oh no, they're words. It says, second shelf, third book from the left. Keep watching the bookshelf. 15 minutes later. Alright, this bookshelf is done. All the bookshelves are clean. We should go back to the receptionist. What about up here? We didn't clean up here? Looks like they forgot to put these books up for sale. Maybe there's something interesting here. Second shelf, third book from the left. This one. You pull out the book, you hear a click. Bookcase secret door! Hell yes! It's coming up Millhouse. secret library. Ooh, is this where all the good books are? They were given 5 years to prove the theory that the appearance of magic in our world was due to divine intervention. The theory was eventually discarded. Yeah, it's all smut. Everything in here is just smut. This is where the fucking receptionist keeps her horny ass books. Damp book. See? Example. You dripped all out of them ones. There's an elegant writing desk under the staircase. It's seen better days. There's a small lock on the desk drawer. Oh, a lock. That must mean there's something valuable inside. Try and open it. Look at the lock. The lock may be old, but it's still shut tight. Right, well, I don't have a lockpick at the moment, unfortunately. But I'm sure we can find one, or make one. Let's make my way out of this bit. But there we go, though. Cool, we found a little secret. Secret bookcase. I don't have the materials to make any lockpicks yet, do I? No, I don't. What do we need? Tools and piece of metal. Well, we've got the pieces of... Oh, we've got 2 bits of metal. We need a 3rd bit and then tools. Do that. Right. Let's keep an eye out, see what we can do. Are you finished dusting? All done. We'll see about that. He reluctantly turns off the TV. The receptionist groans as she stands up and goes to check your work. Okay. Not bad at all. Happy to help. You give Roderick's cage a satisfying glance. Get going now. You have a new task. I wanted to ask about the wand. No time for that. Go straight to the headmaster. There was a spill in this office that needs cleaning up. Straight down the hall, then to the right. I unlocked the door for you. Fine. I mean, thanks. I'll just go straight into his office and steal it right in front of him. And then tell him I found his smut cave. The fuck's all this shit? You see an opulent... Oh, I was expecting that to be like an opulent something. You see an opulent through slightly shabby altar. Oh, sorry, though slightly shabby altar with a magic wand sitting in the pedestal on the middle of it. I didn't think we'd get it to it so easily. What? That's Cornelius's wand. The one you were supposed to find, remember? Oh, right. Well, I guess I'll just have to help the characters in the next book. Wow, we abandoned that very quickly. There's nothing but a thick glass pane separating you from the wand. A heavy lock hangs below the panel, keeping it shut. Examine the wand. Yeah, skip. The wand looks old, and the paintings on the paint on it has started to peel in places. It's giving off a slight glow and a low hum. Look around. Not a soul in the hallway. You can hear some people arguing loudly behind the door on the right. Continue scanning the area. Notice a surveillance. You continue scanning your surroundings, and you eventually notice a surveillance camera watching from the ceiling. Oh yeah, there it is. Is that thing working? What is it? That thing is watching us, recording everything that happens. Or do we care if it records? I think you should break the glass, grab the wand, and get out of the book already. What's the hold up? Look on the lock. Never seen a lock like this before. The hole looks more like a spiral. I don't think the lockpick will work on it. Just break the glass. I don't want to make a lot of noise. What's gotten into you today? You're being so cautious. I told you, I'm not really a bad person. Hey, are you our new janitor? You see a middle-aged man in the hallway. Yes, I'm the janitor. I'm the one who called for you. Come into my office. He opens the door wider. I really think we should just break the glass and grab the wand, and the man starts to reach for his belt. Where his own wand sits in a holster. Come on, smash the key. Just walk over to the guy. Can you not hear me? He points a wand at you. Sorry, I was lost in thought. That wand is just glorious. The man slowly lowers his wand and silently waits for you to walk over to him. Don't really want to get into a fight. Why has the School of Magic got a piece? The fuck is this hat? I bet that hurt your neck. Come in, come in. An old man who is also in the office nods briefly at you. Don't make the joke. Don't make the joke. Don't make the joke. You found us through the job posting. Yes, I always dreamed of seeing a school of magic. Really? Not very often you hear something like that from a non-wizard. So what is it with people not being able to shave in this world? Hazhat will conquer. But you don't really look like an ordinary person either. No offense. Anyways, we have a few stains to clean up here. Our former headmaster spilled a potion. He slightly accentuates the word former. I only spilled it because you distracted me. Don't pretend it was my fault. The old man seems sincere in his claim. It doesn't matter in any case. Clean it up, please. He returns to his work. What kind of potion? Maricus, what kind of potion was it? He doesn't look up from his desk. A magic retention potion. I don't want to lose everything my ancestors passed down to me. He grins a senile grin. I see. The headmaster responds with a sour grimace. Whispers, it's just herbal Belzer tea. So we're telling him it's a secret potion and shit, but it's actually just tea. I mean, tea is a magic potion, honestly. Okay, let's get started. You start wiping at the first stain with the rag. The potion doesn't really budge. I heard you plan to sell everything from the geomancy department too. The geomancy symbols were shattered last year. Why would we bother keeping all of them? Why indeed, that's our history. A history stain in the past, he turns his attention back to his work. The stain is finally gone and you can start on the next one. I love how we're getting massive lore dump exposition while we're just cleaning stains on the floor. The second stain is bigger than the first and someone has already stepped in it, spreading the potion over the floor. First cleaning bookshelves, now cleaning the floor. What's next? The toilets? Just keep going and get it done. Once you finish, we'll go back to the wand in the hallway. Casually ask about the wand. That wand you have out in the hall is so interesting. The old man starts breathing angrily and sends a vicious stare your way. The headmaster pauses for a second. Indeed. Enjoy it while it's here. What do you mean, while it's here? The headmaster tenses up. It seems like he's about to make a very painful decision. Oh yes, by the way, I wanted to warn you, Maricus. You found a buyer for the wand. He tenses up again after he speaks. You talking about your client? I don't think so. God damn it, did you have to... Now I have to clean that up as well. God damn it. The old man drops his teacup on the floor and it shatters, splashing more potion onto the floor under the desk. You must be joking. You put the symbol of our school up for sale? I actually put everything in the school up for sale. No one wants to buy most of the old junk, but a few people from the capital expressed interest in the wand. How could you? The old man starts... the old man's head starts shaking. Shakes too hard, that hat will come off. Hold on, you should probably sit down. The wand. Cornelius's wand. Are you listening to me? We'll get enough money for it that we can go another 6 months without government support. Bang. You're going to regret this. I'll call a meeting of the school council to challenge it. He jumps up from his chair. The old man hurries off. The old man's going to steal the fucking wand before we can, isn't he? He's going to take that wand. We need to stop him. Don't worry, he's gone crazy like that about 10 times this week already. Besides, only I have the key to the case. He pauses for a second, clearly regretting telling you that. While you were busy with the conversation, you seem to have finished wiping up the stains. Looks like I'm all done. Can I go? Yes, thank you. He turns to the door. You can hear voices coming from the other side, getting louder and louder. Now what's going on out there? Let me see. Steal the key. Where's the key? Steal the key. None of these are interactable. Nice, bread. Bread. What you got over here? All sorts of junk with tea spilled on it. Tools! Nice. We can make a lockpick. I need my tools. That looks to be the only things we can interact with in here. Damn. Hey chat, it's gone. What's going on here? A crowd of people has gathered in the hall. They are whispering amongst themselves, looking at the altar in the middle of the room. Also, every single fucking one of these guys has one of these giant hats. It's the wand headmaster, sir. Cornelius's wand is gone. Fucking hell. Why'd they censor that? I think it's time you revealed the killer. Fuck. Damn it, the client asked me not to lose track of it. I told you. Everyone looks at you, not speaking. Alright then, he turns to the gathered crowd. We saw it last. I think it was you, right, Sir Maricus? You left the office and then you must have walked right past it. But it was there at the time. That's if we take your word for it. Do we have any reason not to believe me? Indeed, especially when it comes to the theft of school property. Do you think I don't know about your secret stash under the library? The only one stealing here is you, giving away our heritage. Just admit you stole it and put it back where it belongs. I didn't touch it. The headmaster looks at the camera mounted on the ceiling. We'll see if that's true, but for now, take note. I'm ordering a total lockdown of the school. No one goes in or out. And all the teachers present, and you as well, ma'am. He nods to the receptionist. And you too. He quickly points at you. But definitely not you. He points to the former headmaster. All of you, start searching for the wand. Sure. Yes, sir, you're a little slow to speak and sound silly. Why did it have to let me know that I sound stupid? You couldn't have just said yes, sir, and left it at that. Why did you have to let me know that I sounded stupid when I said it? How do you say yes, sir, stupidly? Yes, sir. Fucking hell, did you start sounding like one of the egg boys from fucking Has-Been Hotel? Alright then, everyone get to it. I'm going to check the surveillance camera footage, but that will take some time. I'll be in my office. If you so much as try to leave the school, I'll have the police after you. I'll be in my office. The crowd disperses. So now what do? We're going to find the wand. You furiously straighten the collar of your coat. Bank accounts are a scam created by the shadow government. See? They come out with weird shit all the time. I just want to see in case he came back in here, but he hasn't. Right, no worries. I don't care about talking to the new headmaster. Fuck him. But we can, however, go make the fucking lockpick. My egg boys. Right, library. Hop on in here. Right. Lockpick. Perfect. Head on up the stairs. I love how, by the way, when we left this area, we just left that bookcase up. Like, we didn't care if anyone noticed. Just walk past all the smut. Pick the lock. The lock turns out to be a simple one, and you quickly open it using the lockpick. Right, bunch of useful things. Kind of hoping for something like, you know, cool, but, you know, extra supplies is handy, I guess. Head back over here and break down the bits and pieces we picked up. Extract those. We can craft a bottle of ink. Tastes terrible, but restores your ink supply. Alright, so there we go. If we need more ink at any point during a fight, at least we'll have plenty. Sorry, I've got the hiccups. Oh, fucking hiccups, man, damn it. Are you hiding anything in the bathroom? Did you shove the wand in the tap? There's already water in the bucket. I don't care. Fill it again. Do it again. Treat it like a hobnob. Dip me again. Alright, well, we can't currently leave. Can't talk to any of these from the looks of it. We can look at the portraits. Wait, the cable goes behind that one, actually. In the camera, you see a portrait of a man with a bandaged hand. Or rather, what's left of his mangled wrists. How awful. That's one of the old headmasters. Back in his day, wizards didn't wield wands. They held the spells in their hands to cast them like real men. None of this pussy ass wand stuff. I used my fingers like a man. Fucking hell. Hell yeah. Which, of course, didn't protect them from the consequences of the spells gone wrong. I see. Ooh. Wands are for babies. Looks like one portrait is missing. Oh, just lets me read that again for some reason. Doesn't seem to be able to talk to any of these. We can look at the empty case. Yeah. Who needs a fucking wand? Just get good with your fingers. Me sowing. Hell yeah. Me reaping. Oh no. I'm a genius. Oh no. Order the teacher, I guess. Stop right there. I'm just the janitor. I'm just the janitor. Who are you? I'm just the janitor, or I'm just the janitor? Oh, I'm the janitor. I've just noticed it's spelt wrong. I am the janitor. The janitor? I mean janitor. I'm an ordinary janitor. You seem pretty suspicious. See the teacher over there with the glasses? Go tell him they moved his class to the room downstairs. You don't need to be a genius to realize that the students are plotting something. They're giggling and glancing around, and one of them is holding a padlock. Oh, come on, help us play a trick on him. It's just a fun little tradition. What do I do? He's asking for help, and we promised to help everyone. I don't think this counts. They're clearly up to no good. Why are you thinking so hard? It's just a harmless prank. It's just a prank, bro. It's just a prank. Fucking hate prank YouTubers. We're gonna lock him in the basement for like 10 minutes, then let him out. I mean, just look at him coming in here, all full of himself. He's planning to teach wizards, but he's not even a wizard. I don't think the man in the cheap suit looks particularly arrogant, but maybe it's more obvious to the students. I'll think about it. I bet the guy's absolutely fine and it's just dickheads being all like, you don't know magic, you're a muggle. Oh, it's him. Oh, I don't want to lock this guy in the fucking room. Excuse me, could you help me, sir? A man dressed in the classic modern suit stands in front of you. His outfit seems very out of place in this old-fashioned school of magic. You met him earlier, out by the reception desk. Who are you? I teach programming class. He puffs out his chest. We've already asked all this. The city administrator wants to start converting the school of magic since the symbols are going out. Right. The classroom is supposed to start any minute now, but I can't find my classroom. Everyone I ask keeps pointing me in different directions. I'm going to tell them to go upstairs. I'm not telling them to go downstairs and get locked in the basement. I feel bad for the guy. Look at him, man. Clearly, he doesn't actually know magic, and he struggles to shave. I think he's got it hard enough in life. Try the second floor. Oh my, are you sure? So many people told me to go check the basement. Trust me, you definitely shouldn't check the basement. The teacher looks over at the nearby group of students. Alright, thank you then. See you around. You nod, not taking your eyes off the group of students who now look quite annoyed. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about these ducks. That's a pose and a half. You see a tall, smiling boy in front of you. That's not quite how I pictured the face. You look like a child. That looks like an adult. Somebody turned Dobby into a real boy. What a day, huh? The boy seems entertained by everything that's happening. He extends a hand to you. My name's Mikhail. Shake his hand. Ernie. Nice to meet you. You're our new janitor, right? Looks like a miserable little shit. He does. I'm waiting for something to happen. More like janitor / detective. The headmaster tasked me in finding the lost wand. You and the whole rest of the school, yeah, but I wouldn't expect the teachers to be in any sort of hurry to find it. Do you know who might have stolen the wand? Strike. Tell me who stole the wand! Tell me what you know, you little rapscallion. Sorry to drop the... No, actually, don't say that. I don't, but to be honest, there's been a lot of weird stuff happening in the school lately. One of the old teachers is acting strange. This morning, one of the second-year students disappeared. There are rumors going around about undead in the walls, all kinds of stuff. Did he say undead? Tell me more. Sure. What do you want to hear about? Are the undead in the walls? Hold on. I never said I suspected anyone of stealing the wand, although... Mikhail rubs his chin thoughtfully. Careful, if you rub that chin any harder, you'll peel away the fucking grizzle you've built up. You'll never get a beard coming through that way. You're probably right. When there are no good leads, you have to look into everyone. Who did you ask me about? The undead in the walls? I guess it's a school legend. Mikhail pauses, gathering his thoughts, then continues. But now that I think about it, people have been talking about them a lot lately. You see, you should ask the students in the dorms, they might know more. Cool. Zombies on the wall. Tell me about the old teacher. I haven't seen that teacher in a long time myself, but they say he stopped showing up to lectures and spends most of his time hiding in abandoned classrooms. Sounds suspicious. He has a daughter, by the way, who usually works down in the laboratory. She might be able to tell you more. Thanks, I'll check it out. I'm afraid I don't know anything else about him. So far, this guy's kind of been helpful, but at the same time, I can't help but sit here and just think to myself, so you're the college, like, snitch. Right? This is why you look miserable, because you keep snitching on everybody and then nobody likes you. I'm guessing. What's going on with the missing student? It's nothing really, it's just some bad student no one can find. I think he probably ran away. It happens every semester. Why is that? School of Magic isn't really all that prestigious nowadays. We could be studying to be lawyers or going to military school instead. Where do you think I should look? I don't know him, but I saw the receptionist putting up flyers about the search. You should ask her. Cool, thanks, Mikhail, you dweeb. Snitches get stitches. Exactly. Did you find out anything else? No, I'm good. Okay, so we've got a few leads. A few students over here we can talk to. We can go back to the receptionist and ask about stuff. Since we're in this area. Might as well run straight back through. And the thing is, I feel like if we had just tried to smash the glass and steal the wands at the beginning, we would have fucked up and failed. I don't have time for you right now, young man. I'm incredibly busy. Have you seen anything suspicious? Yes, a janitor who keeps poking his nose into things that aren't his business. You should help me find our missing student instead. The second year, right? I've heard a little about him already. Do you know anything about his disappearance? I know that he... But Books needs smash! I know he's an idiot. Great, thanks. What's his name? Mendes? Mendios? I mean, Books do need smash. Last name? He's part of the Ziblik Guild. They don't have last names. What does he look like? Like an ordinary student. Can I just like reach over the desk and just get our head? Thanks! Yeah, Mentos and Coke. That's his name. Oh, got it. Who might know more about him? His friends are always smoking in the bathroom. Try asking them. It's no longer actually smoking in the boys' room. It's actually vaping in the nondescript. I'm gonna end the joke there. Smoking. You let them do that? Not my problem. My job is to keep unwanted types from walking into the school. Is there anybody else who might have seen him? I don't know. Maybe the movers outside? Why are you so sure he's in the school? Because the school is locked down until we locate the missing wand. Alright. We must be somewhere on school property. Let children smoke again. Hey, this person seems to be fine with it. Don't have any more questions. Well then. I mean, he tasked everyone. The headmaster tasked me with finding the wand. Congratulations. Yeah, I'll not interrupt you. You get back to your stories. Enjoy your stories, Doris. Children yearn for the cigarettes. Several students are smoking in the toilet stall. You lean against the wall to eavesdrop on their conversation. Apollo was such a traitor. The whole school was talking about him yesterday. What'd he do? He lit the candle, if you can believe it, with his wand. You see a puff of smoke. See? I yearn for the cigarette. Yeah, no way. Even the headmaster can't do anything like that now. The new one, definitely not. Or he tied a match to his wand, more likely. Just like Mentos did, remember? I'm just going to keep calling that one Mentos now at this point. It's Mentos. It's not Mendius or whatever the fuck it is. Mentos. Where'd he go anyway? Mentos? He was in the infirmary last I heard. Yeah, sure, all cozy under a blanket. I bet he got the hell out of here like he planned. Haven't seen him since this morning. I thought he was all talk, but I guess not. His cigarette butts being put out marked the end of the conversation. The voices fall silent and the door opens. You press yourself against the wall. They don't even notice you. Someone named Mentos who ran away from school. You think he took our wand? We'll need to check. Hopefully he hasn't gone far yet. Okay, so we need to go to the infirmary. By the way, did they leave any cigarettes? Can I bum a smoke? Well, let's keep looking, I guess. So currently our best lead is trying to find a missing student. Who probably has nothing to do with this. But it's something to do. I don't want to go down to the basement because I get the feeling if I go down there, I'm going to get locked in. I get the feeling I will get locked in as a recompense for not, like, you know, snitching. Let's see, I think this is the room. He checks the papers he's holding one more time, then goes into the classroom. There we go, he made it to his room. I don't like how it's called secretive teacher and it looks like he's perving through the door. I reckon he swapped from tabs to vape and they lynched. How dare you? How dare you betray the tobacco boys? Marlborough will hear of this. What you doing? A hunched man in a teacher's uniform stands motionless by the door. Whispering something incomprehensible. Guys, I think we found the pro tag. Listen to him. Should have just lit up a King Eddie. Fuck's sake. 1 extinguished, 2 extinguished, 3 extinguished, 4 extinguished, 5. Eats again. You alright? Touch his shoulder. Be careful. As you touch the man's shoulder, he pushes you away and quickly hides behind the door. How rude. You hear the locks closing on the other side. First one click, second, third, fourth, and fifth. With each click, the emblem depicting candles on your side of the door turn. Examine the door. The door looks more like a work of fine art with interwoven metal strips on it. In the middle of the door, you see 5 emblems depicting candles. They're upside down. It's locked. Do we need to deal with him right now? Well, he might be in trouble. And you did say you wanted to help everyone. Could he possibly have the wand? I haven't found that in the text yet, so we should check. On the spot where the teacher was standing, you found a small gold-plated lighter. Sweet, we've got one lighter, we just need the cigarettes now. Absolute freak of a man. It's beautiful, you should take it. It might come in handy. Okay. The lighter's weight is pleasant in your hand. You flick the wheel and the spark it gives off grows into a green flame. Arsonist frog! Hell yes! Alright, cool, I stole a lighter. Go check the quarters. Quarters! Y'all got shit in here that I can steal? Candle. A candle holding an unlit A candlestick holding an unlit candle catches your eye. Look, that candle looks like the ones we saw on the strange teacher's door. Light it using the lighter, I guess. Hope it's no Zippo or your foot. Yeah, no, the curse of the Zippo. We can't have a Zippo on one. The candle flickers. So you flick the lighter and the candle starts burning with a green flame. Impressive. Let's go take a look at the door and see if anything changed. Yeah, sorry, I just walked into your room, lit a candle, and walked the fuck out. I'm also stealing your chalk and apple. Hello. The wizard glances up at you quickly. What's that you have there? You point at the strange device on the desk. Did the art department run out of funding at this point? It's just an ordinary astral linograph. We use them to decipher signs. Are you trying to discover new signs since the old ones are being shattered? More like I'm trying to combine them. Combine them? You see, it seems the wizard has wanted to share his discovery with someone for a long time. Listen to him. The signs are on the barrier, and I insist it's called a barrier, not a wall. Because the primary function of the structures is protecting the world inside from the destructive force outside. Okay. So I believe that all the symbols on the barrier are a kind of message, and it may be an answer to how we can stop the destruction. Yeah, TLDR. Wrap it up, mate. I'm happy for you, or sad, whichever's appropriate. Why do you have the same painting 3 times behind you? You're a fucking simp for this guy. Our goal is to decipher this message and not just use the power letter by letter as we are used to doing. And you're the first one who realized that the letters on the wall barrier, might form words. No, there was also Cornelius, but I think most wizards are too busy studying what symbols can give us right now in the moment. Long-term effects and tasks are always just being passed off to the next generation. You say Cornelius? I just so happen to be looking for Cornelius's wand. Have you heard about its disappearance? Yes, Cornelius was the last wizard I remember who was interested in the meaning behind the symbols. But I was never able to find his work, and his wand itself has no inherent value. It's a paradox. Ah, like the title of the book. Yes, I've heard of it, the Cornelius Paradox. The wizard nods respectfully. And what have you managed to find out? Firstly, that the radius of the barrier available to us is not all that big. We only see a small portion of the symbols. The sun alone blocks half of our field of vision. All the symbols beyond -1 degree can't be viewed without going blind. Sweet. It's possible that the creator of the barrier was expecting all 9 planets to work together to decipher the message. But despite all these difficulties, I have been able to decipher 2 words. Wow. Property of. Is the 3rd word Cornelius? Is that all? Yes. Property of. Property of who? He shrugs. Well, I'm gonna hit the old dusty trail. Have fun with your books, you nerd. Yep, that one's lit now. Door's still locked. Go in here. Another candle. The flicker of the light and the candle starts burning. Cool. Old headmaster? Give me the wand, you prick. The old headmaster is digging through papers on his desk and doesn't pay any attention to you. Did you steal the wand? Nonsense. Why would I do such a thing? You didn't want the wand to be sold, so you decided that it was the best way to protect it? Sigh. Look out there, he points at the window. You see a densely populated city full of tall buildings and almost block out the sky. High up in the sky, above you, can just... Yep, try that again. High up in the sky above, you can just barely make out lines that look like symbols. So those are the signs? Yes. And they're written there for us. He places a hand on his chest. Not for them. He indicates the city. Huge letters in the sky that shine for us. But now, he clenches his fist, they're trying to bring us down to the level of ordinary humans. To their level. I mean, hey, look. You might not like it, but you can't talk about them like they're a third-rate citizen, okay? The world needs normal people too. You judgmental bitch. It doesn't matter if it's the wand or the books or even our damn quill pens. I don't want to give them anything. Because we were made for great things, he prods at his chest. And they were not. This was our world. He pounds his fist against the desk. Man, so this guy's a muggle hater. Racist. The headmaster turns away from you, continues digging through papers on his desk. Yeah, gatekeep much? What do you know about the undead in the walls? It's an old school legend that's just made up. But made up creatures, there's been a lot of talk about them lately. Well, you know, in certain times, rumors start flying. Pay them no mind. Okay, so apparently the undead in the walls is nothing. Wrong side of history, headmaster. Stab! Stab! The normal people send their regards. Right, anything else? Oh, box. Thank you, Nostradamus. I mean, I did. I said stab. That's my own fault. Any excuse to murder. This briefcase has a reason. Has to be here for a reason. Old habits die hard, huh? Decided to steal the headmaster's papers. Call it right as intuition. There's something important inside. Not every prop is Chekhov's gun. Fucking hell, what a reference. You try to force the briefcase open with your bare hands, but it makes a treacherous creaking sound. Shh. Do you want the headmaster to hear you? Let's try picking the lock. You insert the lockpick into the briefcase and lock and try as quiet as you can. Quickly pick the lock. Open the briefcase. Cool! Stealing. Oh, I stole his bread and apple. And a bottle. My shit. Yeah. Thieving. Okay, cool. We've got 2 of them lit so far. Getting lit, fam. Let's go check in on the nerd. Oh shit, class is in session. I'm just gonna... Pardon me, are you here for the lecture too? Oh, it's you. You're the janitor, right? Have a seat if you'd like. We just started. Skip the lecture. Very well then. Now let's continue. I don't need to hear more exposition in this world, okay? I'm good. Right, there's the 3rd candle lit. The teacher is stupid and so is this lecture. I'm not sure about this programming thing. Can we check any of these? I'm just hovering over them quickly. Check that one. Candy! Can't talk to this person. I don't really want to talk to you anymore, to be honest. Brutally. Storage room. The door of the storage room is locked. We'll see if we can find... Can I steal a key from him? The teacher thumbs through a folder of documents. You again. Did you enjoy the lecture? Do we just ask him the genuine question, or do we just be blunt and just be like, I didn't listen? Fuck you. Oh, that's a shame. I shared a little teaser about what we have in store for the school in the near future. And what would that be? We're holding transitionary classes to help the students learn more useful skills. I, for example, will be teaching programming. I love programming! Really? Or that you work as a janitor if you're interested in things like that. I'm still just learning in my free time after work. I see. Did you steal the wand? You, someone who hates wizards, showed up at the school and the wand went missing. Missing? Missing. The very same day. Please don't ridicule me, chat. I'm struggling today. Pretty suspicious. Hold on. Just hold on just 1 second now. First things first. Why should I have to explain myself to a janitor anyway? The headmaster put me personally in charge of the search. Is that so? And why do you think I hate wizards? You're not a wizard. Everyone who's not a wizard hates wizards. For your information, my grandfather was a wizard. He studied here and was in the Imperial Guild. I thought it said God for a second there. Thank you, Matt, for refraining from the image link to the meme of Chris can't read. Because I'm struggling today. But my family's magical heritage stopped there. My father didn't inherit any abilities. And that's why you hate wizards and want to ruin their lives. Not at all. In fact, that's the reason why I decided to do something far more important and study programming. He sounds annoyed. I'll be watching, muttering, I'll be watching you. I need the key to the storage room. Odd that the janitor doesn't have his own keys. He reaches into the endless pockets of his jacket, searches around, then finally hands you brass key. Here you go. They gave it to me today. Thanks. Very trusting. I was nice to you. I didn't send you to the basement. Rick. You turn the key in the door and the lock opens. Why was my option to walk away? Why was it not go in? Now there's another candle. Sweet. Oh. Cool. I just wanted to see what was in the desk, but apparently the wall decided to open up. Bottle of wine. Oh, a bottle of wine. I'll hang on to that. I was wondering, could you avoid spending money on food in the real world since you can eat and drink in a book? Like I said before, everything you take out of the books doesn't last, I remember. But you'd be taking the food out of the book inside you. Oh, don't. This is a question that I've asked before. About weird shit like that, where it's like, if I eat shit in like this weird thingy world, and then I go back out into the real world, like when they, in the Matrix, when they eat food, and then they come back to the normal world, do they still feel full from eating food, or are they still sat there like, fuck, that steak was nice, but I'm still starving because it's not real? Don't do this to me. It still works the same way, it just dissolves inside of me, which doesn't feel particularly pleasant, by the way. So you've tried? Only with alcohol. Which was a very quick sobering when you leave a book. You can get absolutely sloshed in the book and then just hop out of it and just be like, I'm fine now, actually. Your brain wouldn't know the difference, so you would feel full. Do we know that for certain? I just... But would you still get the hangover? Well, that's what I'm trying to work out. Like, would you still get the hangover? If we found a way to avoid the hangover? Next time we're all going to go get drunk, we hop inside a book, we get absolutely fucking ramrod smashed. And then we jump out and we see how we feel. Light the candle. Excuse me, the teacher appears at your ID badge. No one called for the janitor. The students turn to look at you and start giggling. Skip the lecture. Right, there we go. I don't have to worry about the lecture at least. Because I can't be asked to sit and listen to more exposition. Let's extract all of those. What are we currently at? So the wine's a quest item. It's a nickel key, not a copper key. You do that, I'll take advantage of the large... You go get pissed. I'm going to go look at the Shadow Daddy. Look at the teacher's desk. The drawer of the teacher's desk catches your eye. You pull it, but it's locked. Now what? Stealing from teachers? Why not? If the drawer is closed, there must be something useful in there. Yeah, probably students' homework or something. Pick the lock. The hole of the lock is quite small and your lockpick just doesn't fit inside. The lockpick won't be of any use here. Oh. I must need the crowbar for this one then. Anything in the attic? The door is locked. Let me pick the lock! Damn it. Well, I guess I'm done in this room. Right, all 5 are lit now. Abandoned room. Are you the missing student? The man is on his knees amidst scattered paper covered in different variations of the same symbol. That's the healing magic symbol. I knew right away that you were from the Inquisition. Do with me what you will, I no longer care. I tried everything. He sits down heavily on the floor and starts slowly balling up sheets of paper with... I clicked by accident, shit. Fucking finger. I tried shifting the coordinates of the symbols by the lowest possible degree. That's 3 years in wizard jail. Picks up a new piece of paper. I tried using regeneration magic on the symbol. That was stupid, I admit. I have no idea what I hoped would happen. He balls up the new paper. That's 1 year of community service. Damn it, I even tried to buy a wand with healing spells inside it, but you can't find them anymore. That's 2 years of hard labor. I mean, I don't care. The man raises his eyes to you, and you see that his face is literally covered in strange, painful-looking cracks. I never saw a disease like that in all my years of practice. Roderick, so you were a doctor? I believe so. The man notices the janitor ID badge and freezes. Wait a minute. You're not from the Inquisition? Time to clean up, sir. The wizard stares at you, shocked. Your daughter is worried about you. She asked me to check on you and see how you were. And judging by all this, you're not great. Yes, you're right. Out of all the damn symbols out there, the one that was keeping me alive was shattered. Were we meant to talk to somebody at some point? Did I skip a step? I know we heard about a guy, but like we never like... May have sequence broke again. Did you steal the wand? The wizard looks at you in surprise. What, Cornelius' wand? Why would I steal that? I don't know. Maybe it would help you. What if there's healing magic behind being held inside of it? Even if there was, one spell would only last me a week, then the sickness would come back. I finally found the chapter in the text. He has nothing to do with the wand. He's a maid wizard who dies at the end of the book. Spoilers. Don't worry, mate. You'll be dead soon. What should I tell your daughter? It's best if she doesn't see me like this. Tell her I left the school and nothing else. You need help? There's no use. He clenches his teeth and convulsions pass through his body. What's wrong with you? This is a process that affects a rare type of wizard. They call us maid wizards, since we weren't born with particles of magic in our blood. We obtained that blood through artificial means. And now my body is rejecting that blood, and there's nothing that I can suppress suppress a reaction. I just drain the magic blood back. It's been in me for 37 years. I can't get rid of it that easily. My whole body is infused with magic, and now I'm going to pay for that. Do I use some ink and try to cure him? Fuck it. We said we were going to try and help people. Are you sure it won't be easy, even with ink? I want to try. The wizard sits down on the floor, eyes closed. You slowly approach him and sit down next to him. I'm not sure anything useful will happen with these shackles on me. I can't. Let's give it a try. Drop of your blood falls onto the wizard's hand. What the wizard pulls his hand back sharply. Don't move. Let me finish. Rewrite his illness. You no longer have whatever the hell's killing you. You now have ligma. You concentrate and the steam from the ink jumps from your fingers onto the teacher's hand, where it is instantly absorbed. Suddenly the shackles around your wrists give off a burning coldness. What kind of magic is this? That's still not enough. He needs more. Are you sure you'll be alright? I hope so. I'm just slowly killing myself, apparently. You squeeze your hand shut and blood starts flowing along with the ink. You can feel all the memories of the illness being wiped from this world. The cold emanates from your shackles. It's becoming unbearable, but you're finished now. What did you do to me? He crawls away from you. Not important. I hope you get better. Wizard's still staring at you, shocked, trying to understand what's going on. You notice the cracks on his face start to dissipate slightly. How are you? Are you alright? Yes, I think so. You did the right thing. I hope so. You rub your wrists, icy pain shoots through them, and the skin starts to dry and crack from the cold. Make his reproductive organs sprout wings and fly. Make him green! Hate seeing someone live in dream. Live my... What? Get to die slowly? What? Right. Eat 2 bits of bread and get your health back. I don't know what you did, but I feel different. Cool! I'ma just steal shit now, okay? But don't mind me. Also, I hope you don't care about those books that I just swept off the table. Box. Nice box. I don't think there's anything else we can interact with. It's just him. Cool, let's go. I do like to imagine that I just healed that guy and then I just walked over the table and just went... Ooh, a box. You did what? Hey! 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 Put down the knife. The books are fine. Everything's fine. Right, okay, so... We were able to craft in here, weren't we? No, it wasn't in here. Where was I thinking of again? Where did we craft? Can't remember. Put down the pillow, not the wife ender. 3,000. Is it 3,000 or 2,000? I can't remember what we said. Alright, let's talk to the students. I was talking to them once. Why did you talk to him? 3, I think. Right, okay, fair enough. Wife Ender 3,000. Fortunately, I don't have the Wife Ender 3,000. I've just got like the Wife Ender 1,000, like the first version. It's not as good. Easily fightable. You can... It doesn't really work very well, but I mean, you can scream into it. And it seems to work that way. I don't know if that hurt anything. Every now and then I feel like I need to scream into a pillow, so it's there for, you know, in case. Have you found anything yet? The teacher didn't do it. Oh, you found him? What's wrong with him? He was sick, but he didn't touch the wand. Mikhail sighs in relief. Glad to hear it. That's one less suspect, right? You find out anything else? Walk away. I don't like how we're just telling this person. I bet he's got the wand. The wand? Did something happen to it? Oh, okay, that's great. So we don't actually talk to them. Some nerd. Sorry, I just wasn't ready for just some nerd. Fuck's sake. Right, what's on this bookshelf? Oh, cool. Bits and pieces. Let's try this one first. Well, this feels like a cult. What's on the table? Stealing your candy and apples. I hope I get a reason to use all this shit. Oh, fuck, I didn't even notice this student. The other girls should be back by now. Well, they're not. They're currently away in the toilet smoking cigarettes and talking about boys. The inscription on the crest says Baratus. Alright, cool. I think we've got everything we're going to get from this room. Let's try this one. Steal more shit. I know there's a guy there, but I'm still stealing. More tools. We should be able to make a crowbar now. Think. Talk to the shady student. What do you want? You see a shifty looking student. The frame of a giant portrait is sticking out from under his bed. Chat, we found the missing portrait. Still not what we're looking for, but... What's that you got there? You point at the picture. Nothing? It's none of your business. Decided to steal a painting from the school. The student looks at you sullenly. What's with the picture? Get lost. I said it's none of your business. Splash him with the bucket of water. I mean, you wouldn't give me the option if it wasn't what I was meant to do, right? This isn't the first teenager you've come across who thinks he's hot stuff. Rolling your eyes, you tilt the bucket and splash dirty water right into his arrogant little face. What is wrong with you? Are you insane? The insolent student is shocked, but is still looking at you intently and blocks your way to the painting. Get the hell out of here, he shoves you backwards. Alright, no one else has to know, you wink. Did you find something interesting? What was the deal with the painting? You wink again. The student looks around nervously. Marty swore this painting would open some kind of secret cache. Marty? A guy from my guild, he came back one evening with a painting all scared and asked to go home right away. I think someone or something bit him. Secret cache? You have to hang the painting somewhere, but he didn't say exactly where. Or where exactly, fuck's sake. We didn't see the huge space in the wall in the main hall where the portrait was clearly missing. How about I go find it where to hang it myself? What if there's something valuable in there and I'd miss out on it? What if there's something dangerous in there? You can deal with it yourself. Fine. Tell me what you want in exchange for the picture. Oh, now you're talking. Get me a strong drink. You want me to get drinks for underage kids? I'm 25. I'm 25. Child. And why are you still in school? Figure it out yourself. I was held back a few times in my second year. Fine, I'll think about it. Yeah, you do that. With one final shove, he pushes the painting all the way under the bed. You like wine? Took you long enough. I was... Take the bottle back and smash it over his fucking head. Get the pillow. Get the pillow. There's a pillow right behind him. Get the pillow. Are you going to take it or am I leaving? Yeah, I'll take it. What was it you wanted? The painting? Go on, it's an ugly art. He pulls the huge portrait out from under the bed. Thank you. Careful with that wine. Or don't. I don't care, honestly. Where's the portrait? Portrait of a man. This should open a secret passage. It wasn't for nothing. You got the student drunk off cheap booze, right? You did this for a reason, right? Alright, so that's the crest of Ziblik. I mean, we'll check this one just because we're here. Nice fireplace. I guess this is the religious one, potentially. Oh, just imperial. The heat from the fireplace assaults your face. It's so stuffy in here. It's summer. Why would the fireplace be lit? Examine the fireplace. An ordinary fireplace. Above it, you see symbols that look like a lion. I wonder what that means. Angry flames burn in the fireplace. Means somebody's a fucking idiot and put on the fucking heating during summer. Do you know how much fucking costs? Fucking heat a house. The girl shrinks back into her bed. Your appearance seems to frighten her. In this economy, exactly. Sorry, I'm just laughing at the fact that we've got the option to, like, don't be afraid or boo, scare her. I feel like we have to keep going with the stupid options at this point. Eek! She shrinks back even further into the bed. And that's enough. You were planning to help characters, not scare them. Don't be afraid. I'm just a new janitor. I look like this because I never ate my porridge as a child. I never listened to grown-ups. I never ate my porridge as a child. The girl lets out a tense giggle. Ask about the undead. You heard any rumors about undead in the walls? No, no, no. There are no friends in the walls. He whirls around to look at the fireplace and turns back to you. Friends? What the heck was that? Why did you look at the fireplace? Is there something there? The girl shakes her head frantically. There's definitely something there. We should check it out. Fuck off, bitch. I'm in the walls. There's no friends in the wall. Matt will remember this. Look in the fireplace. The papers on your head start to curl up from the heat, and the sparks are flying dangerously close to you. You can't see anything beyond the bright flames. Keep looking. You can't make out anything through the bright flames, but you suddenly hear far-off voices. What's this? How did they get here? There's someone there. Hey, can you hear me? Silence. All you heard is the pop and crackle of the unburnt wood in the fireplace. I don't know how, but we need to get inside. Why do I get the feeling it just leads to the attic that the other room, like, you know, had that we could go through? Right, I need to find where it was that I could actually make shit again. Which room was it? Like, I know we're kind of in the library, but I swear there was another one. We'll go to the library and do that. We'll place this picture as well. Portrait spot. Portrait slides into place. Right, I'm gonna go make the crowbar first before we go in there. I thought that guy was tripping with for a second there, the way he stretched his leg out. Or their leg out. I don't know if it's a guy or a girl. Okay. Let's get crafting. Oh, fuck you, I'm one short. God damn it. I'll make another ink. Fucking typical. One piece short. I've only used 50 ink. I'll just keep it. I was gonna say I could fill it back up, but I'll keep it just in case. Right, so note to self, we need one more bit of crowbar stuff so that we can make that. Right, let's check in the secret room. Find a room behind the portrait. Nice. What the shit? You suddenly stop dead in your tracks. Undead. Quiet. Don't make any noise. They haven't noticed us yet. Walk away or call out. Call out the undead? Hey, are you those undead Mikhail was talking about? The dark silhouettes raise their heads and turn to you. Why did you do that? Now we can't run away. The undead are heading straight for you. Fight time. Watch them not be undead and just be students in the dark. It's done. Fuck y'all. Let's go for a slash. Right, one down. You bitch. Bring some ink. Oh, he got back up. The fuck? Don't get back up. I didn't agree to that. I'm just gonna stun them all again. Fuck it. I've got plenty of ink. I don't care if he's undead. He's not playing fair rules. Fuck it, stun you all again. And then he just gets straight back up. Great. Okay, thanks. Perfect. Drink more ink. Right, that missed. Maybe the big one needed to be taken out first? Yeah, they seem to be staying down now. Oh, well, that worked. Eat some apple. Anything else? Right, some bits and pieces. I think that's everything, though. Is this like a way to go, or... No, it's not. Well, we dealt with the undead in the wall. Maybe we should pull that door shut. You know, just to be safe. You know, just in case. Wait, did I get the thing that I needed? Nah, I'm still on 4. Balls. I guess, well, I found the undead. Mikhail waves at you. How's the search going? What are you doing here anyway? I'm waiting for a lecture to start. Today they're going to talk about intersecting sign coordinates. I see. Ah, well, I've got nothing else for him. Can we go tell the old headmaster that we dealt with the dead in the walls? Oh, shit, wrong classroom. Oh, that's where the fuck... I found what I was looking for. I go to school here, dude. The fuck do you think? Why do you think I'm here? I go to school. You fucking idiot. You idiot. You fucking idiot. How do I put out the fireplace? Found a strange fireplace in one of the dorms. How do I put it out? Why do you want to put it out? I suspect the one thief might be hiding behind the fireplace. The fireplace has a water rejection spell on it. If I remember correctly, the students used to always put it out as a prank, so I decided to put an end to that. So how do I get rid of that magic? You can't. The sign of cleansing magic was destroyed about 2 years ago, and I don't know anything else that would help. Alright, I'll find another way. Any idea where I can get a strong drink? Hey, welcome in, Richie. How you doing, dude? The old man laughs into his beard. What? Are your nerves giving out? Just don't tell him about the student. He definitely doesn't need to know you're giving teenagers drinks. Yeah, you know, I just need a little something. I don't have anything in here, but I do have a secret stash for a rainy day. The old headmaster opens his desk drawer and starts looking for something. Here you go. I'm not supposed to be drinking nowadays anyway. He hands you a key. Thanks. So this opens the wine cellar. There's no wine cellar in the school. The key opens the door to the basement. There's a lamp on the wall that you can pull on. You can pull to open my secret hiding place. Cool! We get given shit without much issue in this fucking game. Not bad, just having a fucking nightmare with release film on my resin printer. Apart from that, all good. What's the problem exactly, like? Like, I'm not gonna lie, those are all words that make no sense to me, like, so you'll have to explain it like I'm a fucking idiot. But I hope you can get it sorted, dude. Got a nickel key, we got the brass key. Right, we'll head back out of here. Well, at least it was good to come back and talk to him. We actually got some bits and pieces. Let's head back down the stairs. This world seems to be a lot bigger than the last two that we did. That's the laboratory, books, pieces of metal, but not the thing we need for crafting. Ah, there we go. We've got what we need. Door to the cellar, open with a key. 3D printer has film of stuff that prevents it from sticking to the heat plate, right? It's a perishable part of the printer, but it's the first time I've hit it and I've burnt through 2 at like £8 a pop. Ooh, fucking hell. So yeah, not exactly a cheap fucking thing to keep fucking up. Your attention is drawn to some sealed barrels over the wall. Try to open them. The lids on the barrels are nailed tightly shut. You won't be able to get them off without a tool. Right, so we need to go make the pry bar regardless. Candlestick. Secret room! Another bottle of wine. These are students' names. Some are crossed out. That's a little bit, Headmaster killing students. Hey, I'm a tool. You can use me. Nice. Thanks, Bimmer. What a reliable tool. That feels horrible to say. Lab assistant. Let's see what else we've got in here. Right, more tools. Mushroom, mushroom. Oh, got a crafting table. I can craft in here. Right. Make the crowbar. Oh, make the pliers at the same time as well. Craft more ink. Oh, we're 3 short of making another ink bottle. I wouldn't touch that. Alright, thanks Wednesday Adams. You slowly back away from the large flask full of dark-coloured gas. What is that? Ammonia gas. Why the fuck do you have ammonia gas? What is it for? I'm studying it. You're studying smoke in a jar? Actually, it's quite unique. It's the only cyanogen gas? What kind of gas? The gas that originates from signs. Size. On the wall covered in symbols that create spells. Well, not so covered now. They allowed us to create fireballs and lightning bolts, all those party tricks that wizards are so interested in. And boring, strange, ammonia gas. Practically no one has studied it. Okay, whatever you say, gas is gas. What's so special about it? You casually jab a finger at the jar. The fact that it turns people into dull students? No, into the undead. The skin gets all covered in something charred looking and black. Oh my god. We killed students. Oops. We tried putting a bit of scotch tape under the edge of the vat so that the air gap between them fills in the screen. Whose idea was it to make tape out of the scotch? I don't know, but please stop. We're a small group of people. I like the drunks. That's who said it. Never heard that one, but I can imagine they'd only put strain on the release film. That's not the last. Ah. Well, I hope you managed to get the problem sorted out, dude. They're overcome by a mysterious and highly contagious disease, and according to calculations, it might even start a whole epidemic. Fine, I won't touch it. And therefore, I'm petitioning for us for the use of ammonia sign to be forbidden, just like the sign that has been shattered already. You just had glasses on the bridge of her nose. How did you get it? Hold on, if it's so dangerous, then maybe you shouldn't... Haven't you heard enough reasons not to touch the jar? She clearly doesn't want to talk about it anymore. Yeah. Alright, fine. Bitch. Sorry, the laboratory's occupied right now. She turns to you and freezes. 1/3 of her concern is at your behavior, another third at your appearance, but there's something else there underneath. I've been tasked with finding Cornelius' wand, and I wanted to look around in here. Are you alright? Sorry if I scared you. No, it's fine. She turns around and pretends to be busy with work, but her hands are slightly shaking. You know anything about the missing wand? About what? Cornelius' wand. It was stolen today. Oh, no, I don't know anything. Her hands start shaking even harder. Stop pushing her. Fine. Listen, I can see something's worrying you. Maybe I can help? I won't tell anyone, you can trust me. The girl turns around and looks at you. Her eyes are full of doubt. One of the teachers here is my father. Oh, it's this one. We found him already. He's been acting really strange recently. I'm worried that something's caught up worry he's caught up in something bad. I found him and he's going to be fine. Where is he? The door with the candle emblems on it. He's in there. Alright, I'll go see him. And what do you mean he'll be fine? Was he in danger? Some minor health problem, but he took care of them. Alright. I'll ask him for the details then. This is for you. Thanks for your help. Glad I could help. What did she give her? You gave me junk. Hey, you know that gas? Smash! Drink the gas, bitch. I mean, I can make another bottle of ink. Yes, probably tabs knowing this place. What you got there? A smoothie? While there's a fucking undead behind them. Right, well, I guess we're done down here. And we didn't get locked in there. You got anything else to say at the moment? No, you don't. We didn't figure out how to do the fireplace, did we? Because my next thought would have been getting a bucket of water and throwing it on it, but apparently it's been magically fucking made so that we can't do that. Because somebody decided that was a good fucking idea. We can get in the attic. I remember we've got the crowbar now. Crowbar? Oh, that one. Sorry. The bar is the bar. So how have we found 2 bottles of wine in this school? Ah, never mind, we can't. It's just locked. Oh, it's the desk that we could open, that was it. Well. You insert the crowbar into the gap and the drawer and it starts pushing down. There's a creaking sound, but the drawer doesn't budge. Push harder? That's what she said. The drawer creaks and a thin crack appears and then a part of the drawer flies off with a crash. Wow, you really smashed it up. Just imagine what kind of treasure we'll find inside. Look in the drawer. Junk. Hey, we found more junk though. I can turn that into ink. Cool. Oh, take 20 off that, will you? Damn, so close. Right, so we can't get in the attic. We've broken open that drawer. Was there anything else? There was the box in here that we couldn't open as well, wasn't there? Right, pop over here. Interact with these again? Can't seem to move the books anymore. Don't know what you did, but I feel different. I swear the option was there for like a second. Ah! Please don't tell me this is a game where it's like if you don't do it the one time when you find it, then it's gone. Oh, well, that sucks. Damn it. Would have found more than 2 bottles at my school. Full or empty? Was there anything else in here? Oh, I'm not talking to you anymore. You're full of fucking shite. Maybe walking in and out resets it? Just quickly check. See, the book, like, falls, but I still can't interact with it. What the shit? I want whatever's in the box. What's in the box? Damn it, man. Well, never mind. Note to self. Make sure I've got all the tools and shit before I start messing with stuff. Oh, we're kind of been everywhere now. The only thing we haven't done is the fireplace, but I don't know if we can really do anything with the fireplace at this point. Oh, hang on. Let's just check in. Some nerd. Can we do anything with this? No, we can't. I know it's pointless to get the bucket of water, but part of me wants to do it just for... Sorry, empty bucket. Endless potential. You can fill it with anything in the world, but you should probably fill it with water. And I fill it with the wine. Smells like alcohol and fermentation. It will have an unprepared taster on the floor in 1 sip. We'll go check back on the guy and see if he's like passed out now. Did you enjoy your wine? Oh, he's still standing. This stuff's not bad. Okay, fair enough. He's enjoying the wine. It's fine though, he's 25, remember? I didn't hook a child to drink. Head back through this way then, I guess. Should have. I mean, it could have, but we didn't. Yeah, they're still dead. I got what was in that, didn't I? Yeah, there's nothing else in here. Let's go in the headmaster's office. Is there anything else we can interact with in here? Or is it just you? The school's headmaster is watching his desktop screen tensely. Peek at the desktop. On the screen, you see processing video window and a small progress bar below it that says 0.02%. Sighs heavily. There we go. He jumps up. You look at the screen and see that the number has changed to 0.021%. It'll take some time. We'll probably know who stole it in a week or so. You should probably get back to the search. I found a strange fireplace. Yeah, I found a strange fireplace. The flames don't react to water at all. There's clearly magic involved, and I think the one thief might be hiding in the passageway behind the flames. That's an old school trick, he rolls his eyes. Someone decided it would be funny to use rejection magic on the fire in the fireplace. Yeah, somebody. Totally not the old headmaster. I bet he's downloaded porn. Why would you download porn? The hub's free. I feel like this is the third time I've had to say this phrase, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that I've said it 3 times in my life. I haven't got VPN. Just get a picture of Norman Reedus from Death Stranding, that works. He looks like he just typed boobies into Google. Boobies. Someone decided it'd be funny. Yeah. And when I say someone, I mean the former headmaster in his younger years. Okay, we already know that. I know, but that was also an excuse for hanging around in electrical. I'm just looking at boobs. I didn't kill anyone. I'm just looking at tits. Big tits. That's how water rejection magic works. You can't put out fire with water specifically. Understood? So you can use anything that's not water. Like a bottle of wine. Man, it's a good thing we found a second bottle. Where's the old headmaster? I mean, I already know. Isn't the old director of our chief suspect? Why isn't he here? He's in his office on the 2nd floor. I gave orders not to let him out, and if he does manage to escape, then at least we'll know he was somehow involved in the theft. Sorry, I'm just trying to pour a drink at the same time. Yeah, we'll go piss on the fire, not water. Actually, if I piss on the magic rejecting fire that rejects water, will a certain amount of my piss come back at myself? Because some of it will be water. I don't really want to golden shower myself in this game, if that makes sense. I know this game's weird and has lots of really strange and funny stupid moments, but I really don't think golden showers... Don't call me a coward. You do it first. We'll do it together. I'll hold hands. I'll get you a shiwi. We'll all stand in a row. Everyone link hands and piss. Right, yeah, we already know about that. Isn't that dangerous? He might have a really powerful wand on him. No, he's more afraid of that wand than anything. Even if he did steal it, he wouldn't risk using it. The headmaster scowls. But that doesn't mean he'll get away with it. If you find out that he has the wand, let me know right away. Okay, cool. Apart from getting covered in piss, it was a roaring success. Exactly! I'm already pissing. Look, what is true friendship if not all standing in a row pissing together? Prove me wrong. Fuck, YouTube must think I'm the weirdest person. Right, let's go try and put out this fire. Fire! Pouring alcohol on a fire is like a bad idea, right? Upgrade that to a circle drink. Oh, the circle drink's for the true friends. Angry flames burn in the fireplace. Do I have to like... Can I mix these? Maybe we can go back upstairs quickly, use the quarters and the thingy desk. And to jerk together, work together. We're jerking together at work? Damn, I was hoping there'd be like a new option to like combine the wine with the bucket. I can't seem to combine it. Maybe go back to the toilet. Maybe we've got to like fill it in there at the sink. Weird, the first two worlds really did feel like they flew by, whereas this one is like a lot more complicated. The polycule lives. Just a bunch of jerks. Eh. I mean, I can fill it with water, but we already know what the answer to that is. Splash. Humble janitor's best friend. A bucket of water. Bucket of water? Do you have anything else that we can do with? I have some questions about the missing student. Oh, I've already done that. Nah, just leave them alone. There was nothing else in the library either, was there? We already dealt with all this stuff. Yeah, leave. And then there was nothing else in there. So what are we missing? Like, do we have to do the bucket of water on the fireplace first before it'll let us do the, like, wine? I'll try it just in case. Yeah, we'll run past here. Quick check. Still just some nerd. Use water to put out fire. It's just a fire. You have a bucket of water, put 2 and 2 together, and you'll have an unlit fireplace. The steam of murky water flows straight into the middle of the fireplace. Flames spark and hiss, but don't go out. It's as though the fire is absorbing the water with no consequence. Is this a gas fireplace? What? There's clearly something fishy about this fireplace. I'll give you a hint. There's a spell on it. You can't put it out with water. Well, what can I use? Actually, anything you want. As long as it's not water. Yeah, we already know this about a fire extinguisher. A who? Never mind. I think there's one in my building. I should go back to reality and check. So it's not the wine. Okay. I'm kind of gutted it wasn't the wine. Telefono. Yes, hello? Well, you have the wand yet? I only just started the book. Well, snap it to it. The client's been calling me and asking about it. Why such a rush? There's a lot of money at stake, Walker, a lot. This isn't something that should be hurried. Yeah, this isn't something that should be hurried. It's better if I don't hurry. I need to be careful about what I do. You know what's even better? Hurrying and being careful. How's that for a plan? Alright, I'll try and speed things up. Get going. Hangs up. Oh, no ellipses at the end this time. And now where's my fire extinguisher? Or is it somewhere? Please don't tell me I've got to go knock on the same neighbor again. Do you have a fire extinguisher? What? I'll get you the one, just leave me alone. Any Quist? Oh, it's you. Oh yes, that's me. Mr. Quist, I'm calling from the Writers Police Department. Were you notified that you would be contacted for questioning? Questioning? About your neighbor. Old Henry? We can't reveal his name over the phone. But it's not anyone named Henry. I'm talking about the man who lived on the first floor of your building. Oh, the one that slipped with a weird note. What do I have to do with it? Or the Writers Police for that matter. Didn't you know your neighbor was a writer? What? So you never talked to him? No, all this time he was a writer? He recently finished working off his sentence and became a free writer once again. However, a few days ago he was found... I think it would be more appropriate to discuss these details in person. When are you available for a visit? I don't really have time for that right now. How about noon tomorrow? That works. We'll see you then. Hangs up. Ellipses. Okay, cool. Can I walk away now, or are you going to ring again? If it starts ringing when I leave the room, I'm going to scream. In this economy? Well, that's interesting. What happened here? I feel like we already know, but you know, locked. I need a key. Well, I don't have the key. The answer is to go knock on the guy that I've been knocking on every time and borrowing shit from, isn't it? Do you have a fire extinguisher? Excuse me, are you home? Silence. Knock harder. Silence. Seems like the old man's not home. But I need a fire extinguisher! I brought back the hammer and the other thing that I borrowed from you. Which I don't remember what it was. Oh, okay. Old stuff that never mind, I didn't get to read that. Oh, we can go in the kitchen? Nothing really changed after the renovation. My bread. Why is it making noises like there's people in here? Ooh, someone left an apple. Mine now. Steal food from the fridge. Cool. Get the pan. Smells like burnt bacon. Bacon. Or somebody didn't like the telly. So there's no fire extinguisher in here. Also, why can I hear a fucking microwave being used in a kitchen where nobody's in? Slow footsteps. Hello? Sorry to bother you. Silence. Knock again. Assistant knocking on the door. Excuse me, I really need the key to the storage room. Rustling. Silence. Please, I can hear that you're in there. Soft coughing. I need the fire extinguisher, but that's inside the locked case. Grunting. I'm trying to help you too. Time's running out. We'll all be going to burn alive. What are you shouting about? Oh, hello. I don't smell smoke. Where's the fire you're going on about? In my apartment. It just started. Grunting. I'm not lying. I think something's happening with the wiring. What? Do you want me to wait around while my apartment burns down? Then will you believe me? When the flames spread into the hallway and your apartment catches fire too? Alright, you don't have to yell. Just bring it back later. No, fuck you, it's mine now. Yeah, it's a pop. The fucking popty ping's got an off on one in that fucking room. Fuck your lock. Cool, I have a fire extinguisher. Re-enter the book now. Dive. Imagine if you were reading a book and you were like, oh no, they're trapped in a burning house. I know what I'll do. I'll get my fire extinguisher and I'll cram it into the book. Junk. Fire extinguisher. This could come in handy if someone or something suddenly catches fire. Why is it listed as junk? Use the fire extinguisher to put out the fire. You shoot the fire extinguisher foam right into the flames. How's that for you, An enchanted fireplace? Let's see what that did. Hell yeah. I'm in. Are they wearing a bucket on their head? I'm just gonna steal while you're not paying attention. Still think piss would have worked. Piss would have worked! Next to the old bed is a chest covered in a thick layer of dust. Pick the lock. It's dark in here, but that's not a problem. You open the lock, blah, blah, blah. Yep. Cool! More junk. I find it slightly stupid that like all these things are referred to as junk. But I guess it's all just stuff that we end up turning into ink, so... Group of students. A group of girls stand by the way out, which is blocked off with stones. Their hands and robes are dirty and dusty. It looks like they were trying to clear it the way. Hey, what are you doing here? The girls turn sharply to face you. Quiet, one of them whispers through her teeth. Did you steal the wand? Shut up, several girls whisper at once. Suddenly you hear a noise behind you. Oh, good, it's more of the undead. You turn around and see 4 dark silhouettes that are twitching unnaturally in the semi-darkness. Great, they heard you. Now we have to fight. Are those the undead shuddering in the walls that I've heard about? Yep. Stand back, I'll deal with them. The girl looks at your ID badge curiously. What a combat-ready janitor we have. We can take care of ourselves. We're from Baratus. From where? We're combat wizards. Oh, I've heard something about you, but let me try to deal with them first. The girl moves aside, the dark figures get close, there's no retreating now. Fight on. Okay, well this just worked last time, so let's just keep stunning everybody. We'll go for a slash on this one, because I feel like once we kill the big one, the rest of them will be alright. Okay, well the 2 of them just missed. Stun. Yeah, that one's staying down. Drain that one, get some ink back. Ouch! Drain that one, get more ink back. And that one. Well, that was easy. Steal from the undead! They can't take it with them. The girl looks at you with interest. Not bad, but we would have been able to fight them ourselves. What happened here? That crazy girl brought us here to check out the abandoned classrooms, and then she locked us in. And these undead started coming out, but we, unlike some people, know better than to go around yelling, and they didn't notice us. I think we need to have a serious talk with that girl upstairs. We do too, she cracks her knuckles. So did you steal the wand? The wand? Oh, of course something interesting happened while we're stuck down here, so somebody finally nabbed Cornelius's wand. Yeah, someone nabbed it. We've been here since this morning, there's literally no way we could have taken it. Makes sense. That's one less suspect for us. Are you alright? We're totally fine, we're just going to catch our breath and then head back upstairs. Cool, okay. Alright then, don't hang around here too long. I need to get back to searching for the wand. Okay, see you. Cool. Right, so we can't go that way. Doesn't look like there's anything else. Alright, sweet. Alright. So we got to fight more undead, but unfortunately we didn't put the fire out with piss. You. The girl is sitting in the same spot, slowly rocking back and forth. Tell me what happened. The girl instantly burst into tears. I just wanted to feed my friends. Feed? Friends? Did I hear that right? You wanted to feed those other girls to those creatures? I found them in an abandoned dormitory and they didn't do anything bad to me. I just wanted to do something to help them. Thoughtfully. Help. Wait, hold on. These definitely aren't the characters we should be helping now. Did you use Cornelius's wand to raise the dead? What wand? What are you talking about? Cornelius's wand! Girl looks at you in confusion. Another bad student who doesn't even know anything about her own school. Never mind, you wave a hand at her and turn around. Seems like she's not our client. Let's keep looking. I think the girl will be fine. Where are you going? And what happened to the girls downstairs? Tell the truth. They're alive and they're really angry. If I were you, I would hide. The girl doesn't answer. Yeah, you fucked up. Make sure there's nothing else. Nah, I can't interact with anything else. Okay, well, we dealt with more undead in the walls. So I don't think there's anything else we can really do in these areas. Like, we already checked this one, didn't we? You had nothing to really say or do, did you? The other girl should be back by... Alright, so that's probably just the other girls from downstairs that we just met. So... have you got anything new yet? How's it going? Have you found out anything? I found out about the undead and the walls. Oh yeah? Did you learn anything? They really do exist. This one girl made friends with them and she tried to feed them some of the other girls. What? That was my reaction too. What am I supposed to do about that? I thought people might have been exposed to the ammonia gas. He trails off deep in thought. Well, we already know about the gas. That's why I'm surprised we don't seem to know what's going on with the undead. We already know about it. I'll tell the headmasters about the girls and the undead. I'm sure they'll be interested to hear about that. Thanks, at least we have one less suspect now. So what did I have left to, like, check? I don't have, like, a thing, do I? We could talk to Roderick. Turns out the neighbor was a writer. Your neighbor? The one who lent you the sledgehammer and all that? No, not that neighbor. The one who lived on the first floor. I never actually met him. What made you remember him? Did he invite you over? No, I got a call from the police. They said something happened to him and they wanted to ask some questions about it. Oh, well, hopefully it's just a formality and there's nothing serious happened. I hope so. What should I do next? One of the characters stole the wand. The runaway student? The students have no idea where he's hiding either. If he's not in the school, then where can he be? I mean, we've checked everywhere? Like, we checked in the lab. There was nothing else to really interact with down here. Oh, wait, hang on. We had something to do in here, didn't we? I remembered we needed to do this. Fuck. I'm an idiot. Pry off the lid with a crowbar. You easily pry off the lid of each barrel and take a look inside. Oh. Oh, okay, that's all it was. Thought it might have been something important. Well, fuck me, right? Where am I going? What am I doing? Whose clothes are these? You've got nothing else to really talk about, have you? Yeah, no, you've got nothing else. Might as well extract those. Make 2 more bottles of... I want to say wine there, ink. I'm making toilet wine. Can't interact with those either. We've been all the way downstairs. Hell yeah. We've checked these rooms. Maybe back upstairs. Was there anything else we could do in this classroom? There was nothing else we could really interact with, was there? Oh, that desk, actually. No, it's just more tools. I've already spoke to you. There was nothing else in the storage room, was there? No, we already dealt with this. So what the fuck do I need to do? I know there's the front door of the building, but I get the feeling we can't go out that way because, you know, we're not allowed to leave. It's a lockdown. Still can't interact with this, can I? Nope, still broken. That's great. Thanks for that. Prick! Talk to you again. Do you have anything more to offer? Also, 2 seconds. Eat an apple just to get my health back. No, he's got nothing else. I don't really want to talk to the other guy in this fucking end room because he just waffles on about shite. Hello. Are you a teacher here? I teach the first year of Sign Alphabet. And I couldn't conduct my own research in my free time. Okay, cool. Yep, fair enough. He had nothing else. We've been literally everywhere at this point. The only thing I can't get into is the attic in this room, but I mean, there's literally no option to get into it. It just says it's locked. Damn it. Don't really know. Been around the basement, we've been upstairs. Been around this area. Still some dork. Or nerd, sorry. Been in the secret room, which literally just had undead in, which we killed. Yeah, they're dead. We got the stuff out of that. An empty pedestal. So yeah, that's any different. Maybe the headmaster's got more stuff? Now that we've done bits? Anything? No. Just get back to looking for the wand. Maybe that other secret room in the library has something now? Maybe somebody hiding there now? I don't want to know what the crack is with that portrait, because you can see where the cable goes behind the camera, but I guess it's just out. Let's just see if we can go out. I'm a fucking scream. I didn't know this area was actually accessible. I thought it was going to be like, you can't go outside. Not even children would fit in these boxes. Movers. 2 movers are sitting on a cardboard box and smoking boxes. They are bowing under their weight. Greet them. Hello. The movers slowly turn their heads towards you, pause for a second, then turn back. My back's about to give out from lugging all this junk around. I told you to wear a belt, didn't I? He slaps his belly, which is wrapped in a sturdy leather belt. The lanky mover flicks his light lazily and brings the flame close to a tiny metal seal holding the cardboard box closed. In an instant, the melted seal falls to the ground. What do we have here? He rummages among the paper-wrapped school equipment in the box. Oh yeah, the lanky one takes out something out of the box. It's glowing and made of glass. What the hell do you want with that piece of crap? I don't know. I'll keep it as a souvenir. It'll light up my house. Step in. Hey you, put that back. Who the hell are you, ugly? That was a little bit mean. I'm not ugly, I'm just not pretty. I take what I want. I've spent the whole day dealing with these boxes of yours. I deserve a little present. Put it back. This is your last warning. The movers don't seem very scared. Roll up your sleeves. Let's show him, Nicky. All right, he jumps up from the box. Let's just stick with Old Faithful. Get stunned, bitch. Then we'll go for a slash. Ow. You bitch! Fuck you. Haha, you missed. I'll eat an apple since I've got the chance, and I'll drain. You're one tough idiot, damn it. The movers slowly get up from the ground. Fine, you win. He closes the pilfered box and puts it back in this place. That's better. The movers glare at you angrily from under their furrowed brows. Have you seen the kid around here? Kid? His name is... Oh, that's right, Mentos. I forgot all about Mentos. He ran away from school and might have taken something important with him. The lanky mover coughs loudly. Nope, haven't seen him. Students hang around out here sometimes. He waves a hand. They go around the corner to smoke, but I haven't seen any today. Can I look in the boxes? The lanky mover rubs against his aching chest. Do whatever the hell you want, idiot. Just gonna punch him again for good fucking measure. I'm gonna find a kid in the box, aren't I? You knock... Never mind. You knock the boxes closed. Fuck, I can't read. You knock on the closed box, but there's no one in there. Okay, cool. What about this big fucking box here? A long row of boxes sits along the truck side, waiting to be loaded. Examine the boxes. There's no one here, just ordinary boxes. Hang on. Look at that one down there. You notice the tape on one of the boxes has come off. It seems to have been opened already. Open the box. You look questioningly at the movers. The lanky one smirks at you and nods. You move all the junk in your way outside to open the box with no tape. Shh, don't give me away. The scrawny, scared-looking boy is sitting in a box and with a frightened look in his eyes. His robes are covered with crumbs and sawdust. You're Mentos, I presume. Huh? How do you know my name? Where's Cornelius's wand? What wand? What's that got to do with me? Stop playing dumb. Why did you steal the wand? I didn't take anything. The student opens his robes and starts showing his pockets, revealing nothing but half a loaf of bread. You have half a loaf of bread in your pocket? Looks like he's telling the truth. He's just a student that wants to drop out of school. Well, I still have to check. Alright, come on out of there. Wait, why should I come out? Don't make me go back. You glance over at the movers. They aren't paying attention to you, and it doesn't seem like they heard anything. Leave me in the box. Let them take me away from the school. Are you sure you've thought this through? What do you know about it anyway? You've been here for 2 years and you want that all to have been for nothing? 2 years, 3 years, what does it matter? Even 10 years here wouldn't get me anywhere. Do you at least have some kind of plan? Of course. I'm gonna go see my uncle. He'll help me find work. That I should have no problem getting on my feet. Okay, Mentos, it's your choice, whispering. Since you don't have the wand, I couldn't care less about other stuff. You close the box and walk away. One less mystery, plus we've definitely helped him, wouldn't you say? Well, according to the plot, he ends up having a pretty good life outside of school. Cool! Hell yeah, we did the right thing. Goodbye, Mentos. Have fun swimming in Coke. Box is sitting on the ground ready to be shipped. They're wrapped in plastic ties. You look at the movers, they won't see you. I mean, they're not allowed to steal, but I can. You cut through the ties and open the box, trying to not make any noise. The box contains some belongings wrapped in paper. You find some useful items among them. Yeah, useful items. Trash. I got rope as well, though. Inky. Box with Mentos inside. I think that's everything we can deal with now. Right, yep, they're back in. So that's the 3 different mysteries solved, basically. I didn't think we'd be allowed to go out there, obviously with the lockdown, but... fair enough. Excuse me. I guess we'll go check in with Mikhail. Mikhail stole the wand, didn't he? That's why he's missing. Where is he? He's in the attic, isn't he, actually? That's going to be the answer. It's got to be the answer. He's in the attic. Damn. How dare you prove me wrong? Piece of shit game. Hang on, actually, quickly. Dismantle objects for a total of 1,000 ink. Oh, cool. Achievement. Not that I'm going for 100% or anything. Is he hiding in here? Still can't interact with these. Still pissed off. Wanted whatever was in the box. Head back downstairs. Maybe where the room was with the list of names. Maybe he's in there. No, he's not down here. Head back to the headmaster's office. Maybe he's in there. This one's taken a long time to get through. I didn't think it would take this long. Especially considering the other two were very much just like, go in, do a couple of bits, come out. This one's taken almost the entire fucking stream to get through. No, he's not in here. Can't do anything with them. Maybe he's in the secret room? Nope, just corpses. Maybe he's in the library secret room. Maybe he's smoking in the toilet. Room of secret corpses. La gasp. Nah, don't worry, they're not secret corpses, just the rumors. Welcome in though, dude. Hope you're doing well. Hope work went alright today. Let's try in this one. La gasp. No, he's not down here either. To properly check some of these rooms and see what we've missed. He's not in there, he's not at the front, he's not in the toilets, so we know this whole section's fine. We know he's not in the headmaster's office, he's not in the secret room, so this area is more or less fine. So we can just head through to the main hall and check this area. Not in the thingy room in the basement. We didn't check the lab, he could potentially be in the lab. Let's just tick it off the list just so we know it's definitely not in there. No, it's not in here. Could he be in one of the rooms over here? Two students are whispering. I had to walk close enough, fuck's sake. Are whispering excitedly to each other in the middle of the hall. Did you hear? They found the one thief up in the attic. Who was it? I don't know. I think one of the students, both of the headmasters are up there now. Did you hear that? Let's get up to the attic quickly. You say that like you haven't already read the entire... read the ending and found who stole the wand. The truth is you changed the plot a little with your actions, so I don't actually know how it ends. Can you tell me how to get to the attic? The students turn and look at you. Up the stairs, then into the classroom on the left. The attic door is at the back of the classroom. Let's go. Yeah, I already know where it is because I've tried opening that door about 20 fucking times. God damn it. I knew it was the fucking attic. Fucking knew it. See, I'm always right. Always right. I just might not be right at the time, but I'll be right later on. Well, this looks interesting. Can I actually get back here? Oh, I can. Didn't think I could walk through. But when I am, I'm right. What on earth were you thinking, you little idiot? Give me the wand. I'll deal with him myself, Mikhail. I'll deal with him myself. Mikhail, let's just calm down for a second. It is Mikhail. Why is he dressed differently now? If any of you take a step in my direction, I'll break your stupid wand in half. You'll both get a piece. Except for you, Scarecrow. He looks at you. Hey, I thought we were pals. Cordially. You don't know me. Alright, you dobby-looking motherfucker. Looks at you. What are you doing here, janitor? I'm not a janitor. Who are you then? A plumber? Oh yes, are you here about the clogged toilet? I'm here for Cornelius's wand. Another one, he recoils. Why do you want it? Someone's gonna pay me well for it. Screams. Hold on. When you say they'll pay you well, how much is that? Clutches his chest. Shut up, I have the wand. I'm not the one who decides what will happen to it. Alright, alright. I was planning on deciding its fate quietly by myself. But now you're involved. Hang on, I understand us three, but why do you even want it? None of your business, stay where you are. Let's just calm down and... Nobody move, the old man suddenly pulls a revolver out from under his robes and starts waving it around in all directions. Wizard with a gun! There's a wizard with a gun! Everyone get down! Either you give me back the wand, you little cretin, or you'll be sorry. Oh, damn. Where the hell did you get a gun? He claps his hands to his head. Calm down, just calm down. Grinning. I thought you were opposed to technology, old man. Give it to me. He reaches out for the wand, keeping the revolver aimed. I'm letting them fucking get on with it. Hey, welcome in, Caboose. Yeah, Gandalf's packing heat. Be more careful with your gun, please. You lean over towards the old man, notice the revolver isn't loaded. I was just about to tell you that it's not it's not loaded. Good timing. Mikhail bends Cornelius's wand enough for it to crack slightly. At the same time, you hear an echoing noise ringing out from somewhere up above. Everyone freezes. You think this is a joke? I'm so sick of you sniveling and you're panicking. You little... And your weird head. Why are we catching strays so much? We were nice to Mikhail, what the fuck? Apart from the fact that I said that he looked like Gollum, but you know. Size. There's no more magic. We all realized that long ago, so stop clinging to the illusion that it's still around. I know why you care about this wand so much, old man. But it's time to move on. Stop being indecisive, he looks at the new headmaster. Stop living in the past, he looks at the old headmaster. And stop lying, he looks at you. I was actually quite forthcoming. Any last words from you three? He smirks. You're gonna regret this. Who do you think you are, you brat? Mikhail turns his gaze to the new headmaster. I understand how you feel, and I also want to move forward, but I can't find a way that doesn't involve breaking... Can you find a way that doesn't involve breaking wands? He only smirks in response, then turns to you. Try to do something with the ink. Try to grab the Cornelius wand, agree with the old master. I mean, we've got fuckloads of ink, we could try and do something. Screw it. You think you know everything about magic, huh? But did you know that it's not dead? Grab the old man's wand from his belt and fill it with ink, trying to summon a fireball from the other end. But instead of fire, the ink just leaks out from the tip of the wand and starts dripping on the floor. Ugh. What the hell was that? I've heard enough of this. Time stops, your eyes fall on Cornelius's wand. First on one, then the other. They're both falling through the air. Why am I seeing two wands? Slowly it dawns on you. Huh? What are you talking about? The left and right halves of the wand land on the floor at Mikhail's feet. The old man stares at the floor, mouth open, unable to speak. The new headmaster sighs softly. Mikhail looks at his hands, where a few slithers of wood still remain. The wand is gone. So does that mean we failed the order? You start to hear a loud rumbling sound from somewhere up above. I don't know. The phone call from before pops into your head, the conversation about how it was absolutely essential that you complete the order successfully. The old man falls to his knees, trying to piece the wand back together. You prod him aside with your foot and pick up the remains of the wand. Give it to me, the old man seems to have gone completely insane. The rumbling sound gets louder. What's happening? He looks at the ceiling. We need to go. The old man starts laughing loudly. The rumbling completely drowns out his laughter. We need to go. So... Yep. They will never suspect a thing. It was like that when I found it. Oh, what the fuck? I love this game. It's so stupid. I can't wait to get screamed at. You got me a broken fucking wand. Hey, look, it was like that when I found it, okay? Oh, someone's at the Popty Ping again. So yeah, enjoy the broken... yeah, mission failed successfully. Well, I can explain what happened. You better see for yourself. Yeah, enjoy the smashed wand. Definitely you'll end up eating slugs. No, not slugs. Oh god, he's on the phone already. Telefono. Oh, here we go. Size. Hello? What the hell were you thinking? I didn't do it on purpose. A month later. Oh, nice. We've been drinking beer rum. Damn, my head is killing me. Oh, you see, you should have drank in the book, because then you could have come out sober. I take it beer rum is beer and rum. You alright? Beer rum. Thanks for joining me, friend. Yeah, because the painting was drinking as well. Shame you didn't even touch your drink. You didn't touch it! We can drink it! What? Hello, leave me alone already. Hi. I heard you were having some problems with the client. Oh, it's you, Vince. Nah, nothing too bad. I could try and talk to him again if you want. I don't know, I feel like this work just isn't right for me. Hey, what are you saying? You have to do this and get your shackles removed. Your fans need you. I have fans? I know, I'm just not sure this is the right path. It's bringing me nothing but suffering, and I'm not the only one suffering because of it. You just have to put up with this a little longer, 3 more orders, and you're done. Yeah. Hold on, did I even tell you how many orders I had left? Yes, of course, did you forget? All right. I still don't trust that this is real. Like, are we stuck in like a simulation or something? From the way that they're like, oh yeah, the person downstairs died and stuff. It's like, what's going on? Could he not have gone back a few pages? It's just a book. I think, because when we looked back at the book, the wand wasn't there anymore. Because we'd already taken it out. I don't know. Maybe something was like... Maybe because it was already broken, it was written into the book now or something. I don't know. Okay, I'll call him right now. Maybe he'll change his mind. All right. I'm about to get a phone call now, aren't I? There it is. Hello? Silence. Fine. I want to give you one more chance. I'm ready. Of course you're ready, you absolute moron. You're always ready. Alright. Fucking calm down. I need one fucking wand. This is your first screw up. I usually don't give anyone a second chance. I still haven't gotten over the mishap with the wand, but I think we can come to a compromise. A compromise? It's not an easy job, and several of my guys ran into trouble there. I had to pull them out. They're not expendable, but you'd be perfect for this job. Ellipses. Judging by what you do in your spare time, you don't have much of a choice. So get going. The order's at your door. Just try not to die. How do you know what I do in my spare time? Hangs up. Fine. Nobody ever stays to see if I'm okay. Oh, I've got that painting as well.
It's easier to get a new one.
Everything's just a book inside of a book inside of a book inside of a book. Oh, hang on. Can I do any upgrades? Ooh. Drain more ink. Increased damage. I think increased damage on the ink drain would be good. Draining 30 is a decent amount. Right, cool. So, what are we stealing this time? Exactly, the end is never the end, is never the end, is never the... Black River Drifters. We're stealing Excalibur! The contractor agrees to infiltrate Black River Drifters by Eleanor von Belro and extract an item, the sword Excalibur. The client agrees to pay the negotiated sum upon fulfillment of the contract. Are we going to be able to get it out of the stone? Well, I mean, we're probably not going to finish this one tonight, but we can at least get started on it. Elevator, lower deck. Ouch! Landing on a metal floor isn't that great, I'm guessing. Oh, hi, Jack. I'm Roderick. Right, it's just been so long. It's been a week, hasn't it? Like usual? Well, there's a little setback with the client. Is that booze I smell? No, I just haven't washed this jacket in a while. Do you have a problem because of the wand? Yeah, kind of. But we're back in business now. Today we'll be looking for Excalibur. The sword? Are you sure we're in the right book? If we're looking for a medieval sword? Well, we'll find out once we take a look around. Oh god, intruder alert. Identify yourself or you will be punished by the might of the Seekers of the Worthy. Look around. Voice is coming from the strange face on the wall that peeks out from the cables like a spider web. Like it's in a spider web. With the blessing of the Worthy, I punish all who oppose our mission. Speak your name now. I still don't know how to pronounce that. Ernie! Ernie, I shall hear the will of the Worthy and decide your fate. Have patience. What the hell's going on? The shorter version is, this is a pilgrim ship and they are very serious and strict, so cut it out with the jokes. I'm not making jokes. Shh! What's Excalibur and this worthy have to do with anything? What do you think of the worthy is worthy of? Worthy of Excalibur? Worthy is the one who can pull the sword from the stone. They're flying around the universe on the ship looking for the person. I remember that was an old legend or tale. I think the new author was also working with the walkers to get their sword. And now it's our turn. The worthy has spoken to me. Finally. Tell me, Ernie, are you prepared to join us, pilgrims, sailing the Black River in search of the worthy, and give your life in the pursuit of our goal? Not really, but yeah. I, the Navigator, greet you, Acolyte Ernie. Welcome to our temple and home. Now get to work as our ship requires constant inspection. Sounds good. I'm in. Hacker voice. I'm in. I had Excalibur at the back of my Ford F-150, misunderstood the arcane nature of the sword, and now the truck is King of England. Fuck's sake. You see two sliding doors with a control panel to the right of them. This looks like the elevator that connects to a different ship deck. Want to go up? Push the button and call for it. The panel beeps indignantly. Acolyte Ernie, step away from the ascendant shaft. Shaft. You must prove your faith through the labor of this deck. Damn, guess we're stuck here at the bottom. Okay, cool. Let's to the cells. See what little bits we can do before we have to wrap up. The door is labeled Cell A. There's a slot for an access card next to it. Right, well, we don't have that. Assuming that's B. Yep, B. C and D. C and D's nuts fit in your mouth. Air module. Some kind of device. Push the red button. Message appears on the screen. Brother, place the broken object in the slot and it will be restored to its former appearance. Push the synthesis button. An object creation menu appears on the screen. Synthesize object. Oh, cool. It's how I do crafting. Right, okay, so we know where the crafting thing is. Can't seem to do anything else. Go through the engine room. Oh, this is a big room. Person! Why do I feel like I've stepped into 40k? The cathedral-style spaceship? Hang on, what's that sound? What sound? Eat shit, nerd! It really is like 40k. Watch out, damn. Acolyte Samsa, begin repair immediately in the name of the worthy. Oh, elder brother, I cannot. What is your reason, Acolyte Samsa? I need help. You still have your limbs. That means you are able to do repairs. I cannot stand. Is something pinning you down, Acolyte Samsa? I must have internal injuries, my ribs. I understand. You have lost faith in the worthy. May you not fear the disillusions on your path. Remove them from your brotherhood. No, I cannot. My ribs. Hold on, let me do it. A bright red beam shoots out of nowhere, leaving a glowing glare on your retinas. When you manage to blink it away, you see Acolyte Samsa's unmoving body has a clean hole burnt through the back of its head. What the hell? Acolyte Ernie, begin repairs immediately in the name of the worthy. What was that? An acolyte who loses faith in the worthy in our mission can no longer be part of the crew. You look at the panel by the ceiling that the beam came from, and your hands instinctively reach for the back of your head. Yeah, we should probably hurry with these repairs. Yeah, sure. Cool. I'll get right on that. Didn't light enough candles, Omnisire. The holy oils, they're not working. You look at the glow inside the engine through the dense wave of heat, the molten metal. You should hurry before the core melts. So what's the problem? I don't know. The author was vague in the description of the engine. Sigh. Looks inside. You lean forward and look into the engine's dark opening. Rubber hoses, metal pipes, pistons, and belts. Surprisingly, it all seems to be in good shape. Everything looks intact. So why is it heating up so much? Use my hands? You reach for the closest moving part of the engine. As soon as your hand touches the metal, you pull your fingers back and sharply step away. Damn, that's hot. Maybe it's supposed to be molten hot? It's a spaceship engine, right? Yeah, and the alarm's normal too, and these lights that are flaring just for fun of it. Acolyte Ernie, what is your hand? What is your hand that caused the engine temperature to increase? Oh, sorry, was it your hand? No, in the name of the worthy. It seems that the cooling system is out of order. Follow the lower hallway to the cooling center and try to determine the problem. It will be done. First, however, stealing. Ooh, silver bars. Anything else to steal? I mean, I can go look at the corpse, I guess. Needs more baby skulls. Yeah, we need more, like, fucking dead babies to fuel the engine or whatever the hell we're gonna say. Poor guy. You examine the body, trying to avoid looking at the head wound. You don't notice anything of interest. There's something in his hand. Huh? You unclench the dead man's hand and see an electronic access card. Unfortunately, the explosion damaged it too. You take the still warm, partially melted access card. Well, we can take it to the repair thing. Okay, let's try and do the cooling system. Do I need the card repaired first, or... possibly. Hot steam is escaping from the broken pipe. Examine the equipment. The pipe is broken and the water is turned on. What do? Close the water valve. It's shut. Disconnect the water pipe. You disconnect the broken pipe. It cools down fairly quickly and you put it in your coat pocket. Have to replace it with a new one. That's obvious. Alright, well, we'll go through to the repair station. Don't shoot me, I'm working on it. I'm doing it, I'm doing something. Put in the burnt access card. Object accepted, processing. Compartment opens and you see a completely restored access card within. Cool. There's slot A. We'll go there when we have the time. Put in the broken pipe. There's the fixed pipe. Oh, it even recreates the rust on it. I guess that's how it looked before the explosion. Cool. We'll fix that. Just gotta get rid of the threat of being lasered in the back of the head and we should be alright. Hot steam is escaping from the broken pipe. Continue. Broken pipe is disconnected, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, connect the repaired pipe. Great, the pipe fits perfectly. Is that everything? Not quite. Check the equipment again. Maybe I'm missing something. Open the water valve. Water's flowing. It worked. Let's go take another look at the engine now. Right, so that's cooled down. Looks like a cooling system. You don't say. More shit to steal. Right, back to the engine. Cooling system is steadily pumping the ice mixture through the pipes. The engine isn't radiating heat like before. You can even touch the outer panels with your bare hand. We fixed the cooling system, but it looks like it wasn't enough. Maybe there's some kind of button we need to push. Find the button. You inspect the device with an experienced eye, but you don't see anything that looks like a control panel button, lever, or ignition keyhole. Call the navigator. In the name of the worthy, I ask you to start the engine. It is not me you should direct your prayers, acolyte, Ernie, but to the worthy, I am just their servant. Worthy, I pray, start the engine. You clearly have not managed to learn the holy litanies yet, so I will help you, newcomer. Fucking hell, holy litanies. We are in 40k. Repeat after me. By the will of the worthy, I pray for the flame to obey my will and activate the mechanism. Sigh. By the will of the worthy, I pray for the flame to obey my will and activate the mechanism. Something inside the engine starts rumbling discontentedly, gaining momentum. Suddenly, a shrill noise fills the room. Acolyte Ernie, you do not have enough faith. Oh, come on. My faith is stronger than ever. I believe the worthy with all my whole heart, my whole soul, and with every cell in my body. I believe. Suddenly, a compartment opens on the side of the engine with a soft hiss in a cloud of white steam. An empty compartment designed to hold a cylindrical flask appears. I speak of something else. Place a full vessel of faith in the compartment so that our temple may continue its journey. Is that some kind of fuel? Faith? Silence. Yeah, it's something like fuel around here. Let's go look around. Maybe we can find somewhere to siphon some of this faith. Okay, cool. I'll just go look for faith, I guess. Maybe it's an A where we've got the card for. Hopefully we can do this and get the fires put out. Access granted. Oh, there's a person in there. Am I about to take faith from the person in the cryo case? A woman is lying in the tightly closed capsule, eyes closed, lips rapidly and soundly moving as she recites something. Examine the woman. The woman looks absolutely exhausted, which makes it hard to guess her age. It could be 40 or 18. Her outfit is an odd blend of medieval style and futuristic materials. Her hands are folded across her chest and she's holding something, but you can't see what it is. Examine the capsule. Oh, some sort of amulet that looks like it could be a cross or a sword. The capsule's full of electronic equipment and tubes leading from the woman to a glass vessel that's slowly filling up with a glowing liquid. Examine the vessel of liquid. This is what we're looking for. They call it faith. Is it coming out of her? Don't think about it. The vessel is almost full. You can take it. Is faith piss? Oh my god, I'm gonna faith. What will happen to her? You glance at the woman behind the glass screen who continues her silent I don't know how to pronounce that word. Recitation? She'll be okay. Remove the vessel of faith. You slowly pull the vessel of liquid out of the machine. The woman in the capsule pauses for a second. A new empty flask appears where the old one just was. The woman returns to her original state. My faith now. Knock on the capsule. The woman doesn't react at all. Well, fuck you then, pet. Bye, Guinevere, whatever the fuck you're probably going to end up being named. So faith is just piss, right? I'm going with that head canon now. Faith is piss. Next time I need a toilet, I'm just gonna say I'm full of faith. Insert the flask of faith. Faith in your chair. Yeah, sounds accurate. The flask fits perfectly into the compartment. You push down a little harder and it gently settles deeper into the machine. The machine? The machine. The machine. As soon as you take your hand, a thick round hatch cover slides over the compartment. Try to remember the prayer yourself. Remember how it went? Be right back, gotta take a faith. I need a wicked faith right now. Something about flames and mechanisms, and don't forget about the worthy. Let me just find that part. By the will of the worthy, I pray for flame to obey my will and activate this mechanism. By the will of the worthy, I ask. By the will of the worthy, I pray for the flame to obey my will and activate this mechanism. A roar starts building inside the engine, then suddenly bursts out. The pistons start moving. A steady hum fills the engine room. May the worthy bless you, Acolyte Ernie. The engine is working correctly again. Your work here is done. It is time for you to ascend. You start looking around nervously, bowing your head slightly. Ascension is the right to climb higher to the middle level of the ship. Ah, of course. You may use the elevator to ascend. And the sword Excalibur, the location of the sacred sword will be made known only to those who have proven themselves worthy of the knowledge. The navigator's voice is always cold and mechanical, but he says that phrase with even colder voice. Let's go to the elevator then. Hell yeah, we fixed the fire. By the way, there's still a dead guy. Anyways, very sad. Moving on. Quickly check the corpse. Did he faith himself? Tell you what, this is probably a good spot to end then. We'll start this next time going up the elevator. We'll wake up and come out of the boot just as like a... hopefully force a save point. But yeah, we'll pick that up then. Oh god, we have really fell apart, haven't we? Just waiting to see. Yeah, there's more around the bed. Hang on, can we still get in the toilet, or have we like not been able to pay for it now? That's fine. We can still go for a wicked faith. But yeah, we'll pick this up next time then. Just go back to the main menu. Again, game so far is really fucking fun. I'm slightly surprised at how long that like magic school section took. Like, I do know I took a while trying to find the right fucking thing for the last mystery, but that felt like it took a lot longer than the other two books. Like, I felt like there was a lot more to do. Otherwise, though, it's been absolutely fine. Yeah, time waste in Wizards, exactly. Fucking a wizard is never late. I'd have been like. Might have been this time. But yeah, we'll wrap things up there, and I guess we'll continue this next week then. I was kind of hoping we'd like get close to the end, but we're going to have 2 more books to go after the one that we're currently dealing with, so we'll just have to see how it goes and how it wraps up. So yeah. YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully we'll see you on the next one. Take care. And enjoy the rest of whatever time of day, year, everything else it is. I don't know why I changed the ending. YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Take care, and we'll see you on the next one.